Welcome to the Chronicles of Faith, Bible Short Stories. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. This profound declaration sets the stage for the most epic story ever told, the story of creation. It's a tale of a divine artist painting a masterpiece on a canvas of nothingness, a narrative of order emerging from chaos and life blossoming from the very breath of God. Join us as we journey back to the dawn of time, exploring the 7 days of creation, a story that has shaped civilizations and continues to inspire awe and wonder in the hearts of billions. Let's peel back the layers of this ancient account, not just as a historical text, but as a living poem that speaks to the very essence of our existence. Before time as we know it, before the stars lit up the cosmos, here was a formless, empty void. The Bible describes it vividly. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Imagine an endless, silent, dark ocean, a world waiting to be born. It is into this profound emptiness that the Spirit of God moves, hovering over the waters like a gentle breath, poised for the first act of creation. Then, with an authority that shatters the silence, comes the first divine command, "Let there be light." And instantly, there was light. This wasn't the light of the sun or stars, they hadn't been created yet. This was a primordial light, a fundamental force that pierced the darkness, separating it, defining it. God saw this new light and declared it good. He named the light day and the darkness night. The cycle of time had begun, and so the evening and the morning were the first day, the very first day in the history of everything, born from a single, powerful command. With the foundation of light and darkness laid, the second day dawns with another magnificent act of separation. The world is still a watery chaos, and God speaks again. "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Imagine a great expanse, a vault, stretching across the cosmos. This firmament, which God called heaven, acts as a barrier, pushing the waters apart. Some waters remained below, while others were lifted high above. This created the sky, the atmosphere, the very air we breathe. It's a breathtaking image of architectural design on a cosmic scale, bringing structure to the formless. Then comes the third day, and the focus shifts from the heavens to the world below. The planet is still a global ocean, but a new command rings out. "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And just as commanded, it happened. The waters receded, and for the first time, solid ground emerged from the deep. God called the dry land earth, and the gathered waters seas. And once again, he saw that it was good. But the third day's work wasn't finished. This newly formed earth was barren, a blank canvas of rock and soil. So God spoke again, this time breathing life into the land itself. "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit." And the earth obeyed. Greenery carpeted the land. Plants of every kind sprouted, each with the ability to reproduce, ensuring a future of abundance. The world was now not just structured, but vibrant and alive. On the fourth day, God turns his attention back to the heavens he created. The sky is a vast, empty expanse, and it's time to fill it with lights. He says, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years." This is a crucial step. These lights aren't just for illumination. They're to be celestial timekeepers, marking the rhythm of life on earth. And so, God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, the moon. He also made the stars, scattering them across the dark canvas like diamonds. The cosmos is now a magnificent clock, a calendar written in fire across the sky, a glorious spectacle for all of creation to behold. The universe is not just functional, It's beautiful. As the fifth day arrives, the world is poised for another explosion of life. The seas, once empty, are now teeming with potential. God issues a new decree. Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life. And the waters erupt, from the smallest plankton to the great whales. The seas are filled with creatures of every shape and size, moving, swimming, and teeming with life. But the creation of life doesn't stop at the water's edge. God also commands, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And the skies, once silent, are filled with the song and flight of birds. Imagine the scene. The oceans swarming with magnificent sea creatures, and the air filled with the graceful flight of every kind of bird. For the first time, the world is filled with sound and movement, and God looked upon this bustling, vibrant world, the teeming seas, and the soaring birds, and he saw that it was good. We now arrive at the sixth day, the grand climax of the creation week. The land, rich with plant life, is ready for its inhabitants. God commands, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle, and creeping thing, and beast of the earth." And so, the land is filled. Animals of all kinds, from majestic beasts to the smallest insects, begin to roam the earth. The planet is now a complete and thriving ecosystem. But the masterpiece is not yet finished. There is one final, unique creation to come. In a moment that sets humanity apart from all other beings, God says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." This isn't just another creature. This is a being created to reflect God himself. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. He blessed them and gave them a special role, to care for the earth and all its creatures. As the sun sets on the sixth day, God looks at everything he has made, the heavens, the earth, the sea, and the pinnacle of his creation, humanity, and behold, it was very good. And so, the work is finished. The universe, in all its complexity and beauty, is complete. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. The seventh day is different from all the others. There is no command to create. Instead, on this day, God rested from all the work he had done. This isn't a rest of exhaustion, but a rest of completion, of satisfaction. He blesses the seventh day and makes it holy, setting it apart as a day of peace and reflection. This act of resting establishes a rhythm for all creation, a cycle of work and rest that is woven into the fabric of time itself. The story of creation concludes not with a final bang, but with a peaceful, holy silence. It's a story of immense power and profound mystery. As we stand back and look at the universe, the stars, the oceans, and the miracle of life itself, we can't help but feel a sense of wonder. The book of Job captures this feeling perfectly when God asks, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding." When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. The creation story is more than just an account of how things began. It's an invitation to stand in awe of the Creator, to see his fingerprint in every sunrise, to hear his voice in the crashing waves, and to recognize our own special place within this grand, divine masterpiece. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 7 days of creation. If this story has sparked wonder in your heart, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the timeless stories that shape our world. Until next time, may you find beauty and wonder in the world around you.